You know what I'm saying? Heather B. You know. Been there with this dude.
What happened?
Yeah, man. You know, he snuck in here. He just came with a lot of good energy, man. He know how to do this.
Yeah.
It's been some time since we've been doing this together.
But what happened?
I don't know. We don't know why he was late, Heather. I just know we're live on the air.
So, but somebody got to tell me
what
something.
happened.
Because I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning.
Explanation time.
I've been down since going ape.
That's a fact.
Okay, since going ape.
That's a fact.
Okay.
That's a fact.
Okay, so go
Stalley,
ahead.
where you was at?
Citizens, I apologize,
Okay.
but they blame the front desk of Sirius XM. My name wasn't on the list. Hey, my other people's name was on the list.
That may be true. You know what?
But my name wasn't on the list.
There may be some confirmation to that because we asked OQ, did you check in yet? He kept saying, I don't know. What's his name?
See, my name wasn't on the list.
Your name wasn't on the list.
Was on the list. It was on there.
It was on the list?
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't on the list.
It wasn't.
But his homies were on the list.
I promise you.
Yeah. Thomas is on the list.
Exactly.
Yeah, I see. I see who sent the email with no name on the list over here.
Who sent it?
I can tell you my government.
Who sent it?
Olu.
Olu. Olu. Oh,
I can tell you my government, and you will see.
Yeah, I see.
No Christmas bonus.
It's not on here. It's not on.
Because we
Nothing.
were
soup.
you were going to be the first person we was going to impose our new policy on.
We still should.
Nah, it wasn't his fault.
It's
It wasn't
not
his
my
fault.
fault.
It wasn't his fault.
All right, my bad.
The new.
Ooh, it's the queen.
Erica Badu is walking by. She's dancing for Stalley right
She's dropping it like it's hot,
Oh, jeez. Wow, that's crazy. Soul Train Awards must be coming up.
Yeah, true.
Are you going, Stalley?
I'm thinking about it.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I've been on this road, man, working this new project, getting things together. So I'm excited.
But you're indie now.
I know.
And
it's a beautiful
I
thing.
have never seen this dude smile so much.
True
Man.
But okay, so
It's freedom that, man.
was your issues with MMG or Atlantic? Who was the issues with?
It wasn't either. Well, it wasn't really with either party.
Okay.
It was really just about me having creative freedom and being able to do what I do. You know, like you said, since going ape, I've been doing it by myself. I've been doing it the way I, excuse me, I've been doing it the way I want to do it. And I just wanted to take back control of my career, you know, take back control of my life and just the way I see and foresee my career going. You know, I want to be responsible for anything that happens to me when it comes to this career because, you know, I love this music. You know what I mean? I love making music. So, and we just didn't see eye to eye.
Who? When you say
I would probably say Atlantic.
Atlantic?
Yeah, I would probably say Atlantic. If we gonna point the finger at anybody, we gonna point the finger at Atlantic.
Okay, because you say this when I listen to this project, Tell the Truth, Shame the Devil, Volume 1, which is the first part of a three-part series.
Yes, correct.
I love
I see
number
what's
3.
going on, man. It's the first of the trilogy, but if you listen to the track solo, and I might have gotten the lyrics wrong, but I feel like you say, was it Atlanta or Atlantic tried to hold me back?
Yeah, Atlantic tried to hold me back.
Okay, so that's why I wondered who was the issue. What was the issue? What did they want you to be like? Because you also talk about that.
Yeah, they didn't want me to be me. You know, it was told that they wanted me to be me. They wanted that difference, quote unquote. You know, they just wanted me to come over and be me, but once I got over there, they wanted me to be something that I wasn't. They wanted me to rap over beats that I didn't want to rap over.
Okay.
You know, so that was really the button heads right there.
Okay. Stalley is here.
Yeah, so a ton of people are listening right now. A million more will see this.
Yes.
And then, so what would you say to the artists that's grinding right now, doing their thing, independent, doing it on their own, and an Atlantic approaches them?
Right.
You know?
Right.
When it says,
Run.
you know, I want to sign you.
Run.
You know, I want to sign you. You know?
Yeah.
And you just like, word, the burden is finally off of me. I could get some money up front. I could get off my futon.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And get established. What do you say then to that artist having both experiences?
Right. And that's a great question, and it's tough because I was in that position. You know, I was someone who was homeless and sleeping couch to couch and trying to find my way. So when that opportunity presented me, of course I'm going to do whatever I got to do to make sure my family is straight, you know? So it's like for me to give someone advice, it might work for them. You know what I mean? But it might not. But I would always say that where we're at right now, with the way music is going and streaming and different things like that, you can definitely do it on your own. And I say believe in yourself. And I wish I would have really just put all the chips on me. You know, even in that hard time, even when I was suffering and going through a tough time, I still wish I would have just been like, you know what, God, I'm going to wait it out a little bit longer. You know
what? The process, I feel like, worked in your favor because at least you understand the framework that you need, you know?
Right.
Because a lot of times when people just, from the moment they hatch in this industry, if you're independent, you may not know the first people to hire.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So as an independent artist, while the budget can be tight, who are the most important folks to have on your team? Is it, okay, if you can only hire one person, do you find a manager? Or is it, do you get a publicist so that, you know what I mean, you can have these interviews? Or is it the accountant because you really have to pay attention to money? Like, if you can only hire one person, who do you get?
I would say a great manager. Yeah, I would say just having a great manager, and a great manager can act as those other things.
Okay.
They can act as a publicist. They can act as maybe even an accountant, how much you trust them. But I definitely would say that a manager, just a road dog, somebody that's very, that believes in your vision. And that understands what you're trying to do and set forth in your career, and that's really going to sit there, lock arms with you, and move forward. I think that's the best opportunity. I mean, that's the best advice I can give anyone who's starting out and kind of like doing it on their own. Might be in the basement or in the bedroom, on Pro Tools, figuring it out.
Yeah.
But once you do figure it out, I feel like you got to find that person who really sees eye to eye with you and just wants to move forward.
It's interesting listening because I was a Saving Yusuf fan, you know. And I was listening to Cut the Rug, was it Cut the Rug? And Come a Long Way, and all these different songs that I was like, yo, man, Stalley is really in a really nice zone.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people listen to that project.
Right.
But he's in a really nice zone. When I listen to Tell the Truth, Shame the Devil, Volume 1, it's a whole different kind of, it's an extension, but it's different to me.
It's a different type of honesty almost.
Talk about that, because you're saying a lot of shit that I'm like, damn, this dude is, man, where did this come from?
Right. And it, it's like one of those situations where you have so much building up inside of you, and you just finally like let it out. And I feel so relieved, like you said, like I'm just so much happier. I'm smiling all the time. I just feel free. And I think that what this music is, it's a different type of confidence. It's a different type of aggression, but it's not an angry aggression. It's more of a confident, like, yo, I just want my fans to know what I've been up to and what I've been through in these past few years, even dealing with the labels and going from, like I said, being homeless to Atlantic and MMG to doing this now. There's been a lot that I haven't touched on that I touch on these projects or in these next 3, and that's why I decided to make it a trilogy.
Is that why you made it 3?
Yeah,
it's that much you need to touch on.
Yes, yes.
And and when you look at this artwork, Heather B, it looks real demonic.
Right.
Like, I didn't know Stalley just signed a contract. He just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna try to get this money. I'm gonna sign that contract that we believe, folks, contract." But it's like it's an angel, a woman with a halo over her head, and it's a woman who's butt naked with nipple rings.
The devil look kind of sexy.
And the guy in the middle, is looking at a plate full of cash and look like
some drugs, some weed,
some drugs,
heart on the plate.
Yeah,
and you see the empty hole in his chest.
Yeah, and he looks like a skeleton.
Right.
That's
where I was.
That's the conflict you were facing.
Yes. That's where I was. That's the conflict I was feeling empty, feeling torn between, what to rap about over here.
Right.
Do we rap about the drugs, the money, the women, or do we take our heart and our soul back and get back to what we really love and why we started making music?
Shit, okay. Now, do you remember the lyrics to Jean Jacket? The first verse?
A little bit.
Let's try it. Do this.
A little bit.
Okay.
I don't get it. What exactly don't you get?
Breaking down the lyrics you may not understand.
What the hell did you just say?
It's the Lyrical Breakdown.
I can break it down like whatever you want.
On Sway in the Morning.
It was something about this song that stood out to me. Style God Tools, a couple of them.
Yeah.
You got Migos on the album.
Yes.
With the My Line joint, which is dope.
Thank you.
In that, you say all the lying kids want to act like they got what they don't have.
Right.
But that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so with Jean Jacket, can you say some of the lyrics as you remember them?
Let me see. In the booth in this jean jacket, shit feeling like a straight jacket, going crazy from the madness. all these labels hating on me, but my fans still waiting on me because I got to make a way. But they don't understand all the politics. Got me stressing, but they don't even acknowledge it. Just want to fill my brain with a hollow tip. Man,
Did you
it's hard for me to remember because I don't write no more.
Oh, you one of those.
So I just,
okay.
So
Olu got to go back and go do the transcript. Okay, I get it. All right, I get it. Yeah, you take that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't. So it's hard for you to remember.
Right.
Well, you dealing like a lot. Well, we're finding out now. A lot of artists deal with depression.
Yeah.
And can't talk about it because that ain't cool.
Sell.
That ain't, man. They got these images. They putting these images to line about the things that they don't have.
Exactly.
And we see people on social media crying about the things that they can't do or make or money they don't,
Right.
Okay.
Watching other people's lives.
How did you? Because I can only imagine you signed to Ricky Rose.
Mm-hmm.
You know Meek Mill. You know Gunplay. All these. You see these guys doing a lot of fancy things.
Right.
And it's not necessarily happening for you. Not a knock against them.
Yeah.
But is that all a part of what got you depressed?
Yeah, it's that, and it's just like the lack of, I guess, respect that I put into the music. You know, I guess one thing that bothers me is fans always saying you're underrated. Like on Saving Uses, for instance, I said overrated is what I seen on the net. But last year I went over last year's net gross. I know it's disgusting to hear me discussing my wealth. Yeah, that's a minor flaw, but I got a flex to show you how I ball. Above the rim, I'm Gerald Green, doing things you never seen. Matter of fact, you couldn't fathom the type of year that I'm having. I bought a new house, new whip. Okay, never mind the bragging, but back to rapping. I be snapping bar for bar. I'm Kendrick and Cole. But never mention when they mention who's cold. You see, I'm top 5 in that lopsided list that they hold. But that's so narrow-minded of me when I envision the globe to hold on to a little pride when not mentioning those. So I sat and I wrote, gave the world quote after quote. Then comments came and overlooked. Was all that they wrote? Let's be honest, man. Is this some kind of joke, or do I have to take control and go for all these niggas' throats for real?
Wow, Stalley, Heather. Look at that. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But that's where it's the front, because it's like, man, I don't do it to be mentioned, but we all want our art to be recognized. Yeah, you want your props.
Acknowledgement.
You want your acknowledgement.
And that's what's so funny. So why don't you write down your lyrics anymore?
Just freedom. My engineer Queso, he got me in the way of, or he got me in the zone of not thinking too much, because I get the overthinking, or get the we'll sit
editing.
Exactly.
So
We'll sit in the studio and I'll write 3-4 verses, and then I'm like, nah, I don't want to use none of them.
So many artists. I'm just one of those people that kind of just look around and lifestyle things, and it bothers me sometimes when I see like these paintings and they sell for $40 million and $45 million, and it's their art. Like what you have and what we do is art.
Right.
Like get those lyrics down. Put them in a book.
Okay.
This is art. Okay. Like, you know what that's going to be worth to your family and your friends or somebody one day.
Okay, I see
40, 50 years later. These are the original lyrics. He wrote this with a pen or a Sharpie. Date it. Put your, we're just like throwing away our art and or not holding our art.
Look at that poem that Tupac wrote that was part of the film, the Tupac movie, but it was based on a real poem that he wrote. And and it's worth so much money now today. Or them old Beatle lyrics that somebody pull up somewhere.
Scribble on a piece of paper. It's like even the original ideas. I just watch things like this that happens in these Christie auction houses and stuff. And our faces need to be there. We need to be a part of that.
Yeah.
Our work.
This is deep, Heather.
Stalley. I can't help you. I'm trying to help you, man.
I'm trying to fight back, but she got me on the ropes.
We are so talented. So for the youngins out there, I'm talking to not just you, but the 17-year-olds and the 16-year-olds. We're artists.
Right.
Yeah.
Preserve your art.
Yeah.
Ryan's on the line from Indiana. What up, Ryan? Say hello to Stalley. What up, man?
How you doing? First and foremost, I want to say happy belated birthday to the Queen HB. Happy early birthday to the Queen Tracy Drew. Let me get that out the way.
Thank you, Ryan.
Appreciate that.
Your respects.
Absolutely. Stalley, I've been rocking with you since Savage Journey to the American Dream. I was a little late. I had to catch up and then rewind back to going 8. The Ohio album, damn near, I want to say damn near a modern classic. I was wondering what was going on with you these last few years. I'm glad to hear you back on the scene. I'm looking forward to this new project, bro.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Salute. Tell the truth, shame the devil this Friday.
It's Friday.
Or
it's
tonight,
tomorrow.
actually, midnight.
Tonight at midnight.
Yeah.
And listen, we support indie artists heavily on this show. You know, my partner King Tech and I have always done that.
All from the beginning.
From the beginning. So I'm as excited. I'm even more excited for you.
Thank you.
That it's all in your hands. So give out your social, too, for those.
Yeah, make sure y'all follow me on Twitter at Stalley, Stalley. That's Instagram and Twitter. Yeah, that's where you can find everything about Stalley.
It's so much to talk about. I want to play that jean jacket and the style guide, too. But you gotta, you know, the listeners call because you were late.
Yeah.
I know it was
it
wasn't your fault. You still got to rap. Welcome to the Valley of the Hyenas, ladies and gentlemen. The hyenas are up in
You
here.
are now entering the 5 fingers of death.
DJ Wonder plays 5 unique beats meant to test your lyrical stamina.
I saw the look in his eyes. This guy is crazy.
Many have tried.
I'm the best. This is just another chance for me to prove it.
But many have failed.
Give me some hip-hop.
It's the 5 fingers of death.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. And we gonna go even harder in 2018.
Yeah.
Stalley is here, ladies and gentlemen. From Rap Fix to Sway in the Morning, Shade 45. We got 5 beats for him. Get the album, Tell the Truth, Shame the Devil, Volume 1. Midnight. Get on them headphones, hey, Heather B. Because then he gonna say, well, I didn't have the headphones. Nah, man. You can't say that, man. All right.
Yeah. Decisions put me in a bad place. I was caught into getting it in this rat race. I was so determined not to be in last place. Lost control of my soul, goals misplaced. Slave to the big face, I thought it never happened. Especially when they came to free my people when I started rapping. My own contradiction to the mission. The label held me to submission, had to tap out. I seen the light and walked towards it for a nigga blacked out. Lost black child with clipped wings, bet they flat now. Free as a bird, got no straps now. Anybody try and stop my takeoff, then the straps out. There's freedom in the choices made, I put them in my raps now. My Independence Day set fire to the page. I'm barred up, build a cage. Get your balls and build a cage. I'm on what else to take. Run and tell them that the champion's on the way. Yeah, I played the back to some lesser men. Put my pride to the side and tried to set a win. In the situation I wasn't set up to win. Niggas pretend to be your comrades. It's all a team sport till it's contact. All love and war till it's combat. I guess friendships come with a contract, but I'll take that L, cause that lying and deceiving, I don't take it well. I'm back on track now, after slight derail. It's not about how you fall, it's how you fell. Niggas count me out, but I doubt it failed. Now I'm back riding, back frying the Stalley Mill.
Okay. Niggas put you. What you say? Niggas put you in a position to fail, not to win.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
You know that.
Okay. Did Ross come to your defense? How did Ross? What was Ross' role in all of this?
Man, like the situation was. I mean, he was, I guess, supportive.
Okay.
You know, I haven't spoke to Ross in a while. You know what I mean? So, but when I did speak to him actually a few months ago, it was all love. But it's just a grown man decision for me.
Yeah.
And I mean, it was a grown man decision.
Do you communicate with Wale, with Meek, all these guys?
I haven't spoken to them either. Yeah, haven't spoken or
Rocky
seen them.
Fresh, none of them?
Nope.
Nobody from the roster.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
The first song on the project is called Solo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, One Deep. You know me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm with the team right now, but
there's
when
a
I
lot
come.
of these motherfuckers today,
but when normally, I'm One Deep.
I'm not mad at that.
It's interesting, though.
I seen Heather B at Del Frisco's. I was One Deep.
Okay, it was One Deep.
Yeah.
You got a great project, man.
Thank you.
Go out there and kill them, man.
Yep.
It's about to really be I don't even want to talk. I just want to show, man. It's gonna be a lot of consistency, a lot of great. There's no holding back. It's nobody telling me when, where, how. It's just straight me putting it out, giving it to the fans. People been wondering what's the hold up, and I'm about to let them know. And my fans know that I'm a star.
Yeah.
From the beginning, they've been through it. They just waiting for that moment, that shining moment, and it's here now.
It's here.
You know what I mean?
Good for you,
Tomorrow,
man. That's
tonight
dope.
at midnight. Tell the Truth, Shame the Devil, Volume 1, and Sway, I know you heard it, but it's a different Stalley.
It's different, man. I like you and Quavo on the track together. It sounds good. The music, Young Scooter.
Yeah,
you know
what I'm saying.
You're showing a lot of versatility.
Yeah,
and congratulations,
Thank
man.
you.
Next time we'll get a little more time, but
they
didn't have your name on the list.
They didn't have my name on the list, so I'm gonna apologize for whoever didn't have my name on the list.
Okay, all right, it's all good.
But I love y'all. Thank you, all the citizens.
All right, Stalley, ladies and gentlemen, Stalley. We're going to end this with that jean jacket. We got Anthony Anderson up next. You want to talk with him? 888-742-3345. Pay close attention to the lyrics.
Close attention.
Correct. In the booth in his jean jacket. Shit feeling like a straight jacket. Going crazy from the madness. Trying to appeal to the masses. Artists nowadays is new slave.
It's Sway in the morning. Only on Shade 45.
Kilo.